Hello everybody, Shroomy Smuggins here, and what we have for you today is how teamwork can play such a massive part in one battle. So, first of all, we start on the as the Americans are playing P-47 Mustang. Now this match starts off very slowly, and well, at the start there are a few decisions that we probably shouldn't have made. The early engagement really does not go our way, but you'll see how teamwork can help turn it around. So there's a whole lot of chat going on in here, you know, whatever. Climb, climb, climb. Now I get to, there we go, about this height. Now, what you're going to watch in the battle chat is the majority of our team get destroyed. Now, I'm up here, but I'm thinking, do I want to jump down there? And I decide, well, no I don't. The whole entire enemy team is down there. I'm not going to head down there. I think about it, and I do that for the whole few minutes. But then I look and I see that, okay, these guys are up here. I'm probably not going to jump in. I'm going to stay with these guys and make sure that we can get through this match. So, right now you'll notice that we only have 6 players remaining on our team. And they have 7. Now what you're about to see is now we have 4 remaining. And in a sec, we're going to have 3, sorry. As our friend attempts to make it to this runway over here and ultimately fails to do so. As you can see him here, he's going to make a run to the runway and not do it. Now this person over here, as we've watched our whole team die, has said, P40 Gravy keep with me, and so I decide, alright, 2 of them can't go alone. If we have 3, at least we have a chance of winning. And so as you can see, they still have 7. One of them's HS129, but you know, it still counts, and it's still something we've got to deal with. Now, this guy's about to make it to his runway. I'll just speed up again right now. Now what you'll see is he makes it back to the runway, but he's actually got no landing gear. And so on landing, he gets shot down. Now, I'll just pause it here. I'm just about to dive down because I've seen someone, and those 2 people up there, they're fairly near me, so I know that they'll be able to give me support. So I'll dive down, switch to my view, and there you can see the target I've jumped on. There, gone down, and I nailed some hits, but not a lot happened. And then I'll look behind me in a second. Yep, he's firing shots. No, I'll get out of that. And then there's a second dot that appears. There. And straight away, as soon as I see him, I level off. And the reason I level off is it allows me to have some speed when I need to go vertical. And he thinks that he has a chance to catch me up. Now he hasn't spotted these 2 here. He's got total tunnel vision. This is what you don't do. So you'll see he'll reach about 1.3, 1.2 k's out, and he'll start to pitch up for me. Now I've made myself a very juicy target. I'm above 300 kilometers an hour. There we go. He's just pitched up. So I'm going to pitch up, put myself in a bit of a risky position. But the P38 and the P47 are diving in. And there we go. He's been taken out. And I take a few minor hits, but it does no damage. So there we go. That was the first one. Now we can quickly take stock of the situation. As you can see, all 3 of us are together now, and it's currently a 5-on-3 fight. Now, there are a couple of planes, one just down there. And there's another one over in this direction somewhere. But for the moment, we're just going to hang together. And you'll see that we just do a little bit of stuff. So we've managed to neutralize the tables a little bit, but we're still obviously not in a favourable position. The only thing we do have on our side is altitude. We're hanging around here at 5 kilometers. Now, yeah, sure, it's too high, but, you know, whatever. It's not really that, like, it's if we're willing to dive down, the P-47 is a good plane. If you have too much altitude, it's really easy to, you know, lose it if you need to. So anyways, I've just seen 2 targets, and I'm getting ready to dive in. I haven't noticed this third one over here, but I'm getting ready to dive in. I've told the other guys that there's 2 dots down here, and then I'm going to get ready to engage. Now, I pull off the attack run there, and then I put it back on again. I start to jump down. We'll see that he starts to do this, and then once again, I just take it up. I want to see what they're going to do. Trade for altitude, and then I start to dive down. Now, the first target I choose is this guy over here. However, I quickly choose to the person on the left, and then I notice this guy. Straight away, pull off the attack run, pull up. Now, if this guy's going to take the bait, he's going to be dead meat. So, wisely enough, you'll see that he maintains his altitude and doesn't lose too much speed. Now, the rest of my team, where are they? I don't know where they are. They're around me. I'll switch to my view. There we go. They're starting to engage. Now, I've got the spot. We have a guy here who's telling us information. He's already dead. He's just telling us where everyone is, which is really helpful. And it shows that even if you're dead, you can still play a significant part in the battle. Because at the moment, we don't have red boxes on any of them. So it's very hard for us to tell where they all are. We have to actually physically spot their dots, which is hard when we're at the same time looking up and down at each other and stuff. Now, I dive in, trying to pursue this guy. And as you can see, he turns in at the last moment to try and dodge the P-38J. P-38 sets him on fire, and I could easily have taken a kill shot here, but he's on fire. He's probably going to go down in a second. I'll let the P-38 get the kill. And I see another plane coming in there, so I'm just going to loop it over. And oh, okay, he put the fire out. Alright, so still not gonna go after him. I'm gonna leave that to the rest of my team. As you can see, he exchanges shots with the P-38J, and I dive in, but not on the 190. I dive in here on this 109. Now, the reason I've done this is that that 190A is not going to be playing part in this battle. His engine's probably already been taken out. If not, he's already got significant damage. So I just fire a few shots here. Unfortunately, he dodges underneath and there's no hits. Fired a bit outside my convergence there. And you'll see I take it straight up into the vertical, which is another point on the P-47. Always make use of your altitude. It's a boom and zoom, but it's actually fairly effective at energy fighting. It's not the best because it's fairly heavy, but when you're in a situation like this, and there's 2 P-47s and a P-38, and the enemy team are all low, you can switch this hybrid kind of style. Now this guy pitches up, and I was thinking, alright, P-38 is going to go into a kill shot, but I then saw that, okay, the P-38's actually way too far ahead. Now I look down there, I can see 4 targets, and there's only 5 targets, that are currently here, which means there's only currently 1 person who I can't see on my screen right now, which is the place I want to be, because I know that they're not behind me, because he would have been lit up by the person on my tail. So that's the DO-217, and there's 2 people lying dead on the runway. And here we go. I'll dive in. P-38 gets shot at by the DO-217. It misses. And I fire some first shots, set him on fire, and pull out. Now that will be my first kill for the match. I finished this match with 2 kills, 2 or 3 assists. Now I then see, oh crap, there's a guy on my tail. So what I do, take it up into the vertical, take note of where the P-47 is, where your allies are. It'll affect your decision. See, I saw him right there. So this is what I do. I go up, and there. Teammate takes him out. I baited him into a position. If my P-47 wasn't there, I would have had to take different action and had to bait him for myself. Now I look here, BF-109, attempt to go head on, but then say, no, camera angle's not going to work. So I pull up, prepare to dive down on him, but by that time, he's already dead. And that's the game. So I only finished the game with 1 kill, but you saw the importance of teamwork there. This battle was 20 minutes long, but as you saw, despite the fact that we only had a 3 versus 6 or 7 combat, we were able to wipe the floor without a single loss of our own. The reason we were able to do this was teamwork. Every single person was in chat saying, okay, we're getting ready to support, you know, wait for me to engage, then you guys engage, follow me, you know, stick close, bait him, you know, phrases like that. They only take a little bit of time to say in chat, but it's so helpful when it comes to teamwork. So there we go, guys. That was a quick tutorial, actually not so quick tutorial, on teamwork in War Thunder. So as you can see, 1 kill. The assists, for some reason, it puts me down as no assists, but I did actually get 1 or 2 assists in that game. And so yes, the teamwork, it's very important if you want to do well. And this is one of the reasons why the American teams generally actually don't do so well. They have a tendency to not communicate with each other. And the German teams, that's something that they're very, very good at. The German teams, they're always communicating, saying, alright, there's this guy 5 kilometers altitude, you know, moving to engage, or whatever. Everyone knows what everyone's doing at a particular moment, and that's why they're so good at just demolishing these teams that don't communicate so well. But as you can see, when a team sticks together and works as a cohesive unit, even if they have a significant disadvantage, they can still wipe the floor without a single loss. So there we go, guys. The P-47, it's also a good machine, good boom and zoomer, and if it's required to, you can put it easily into the energy fighting role, which is indeed how I prefer to fly it. Certainly not as effective, but it can get kills. So there we go. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, all that cool stuff. Until next time, don't forget to stay awesome, and I'll catch you there.